When I was diagnosed at 35, it changed everything. It was a massive crash. MS is a disease that can make you feel like nobody gets it. About 4 years after I was diagnosed, I got in touch with the National MS Society, and that's when the real change happened. The National MS Society gave me a place where I could feel like I could contribute again, which is, it's the greatest gift that I could have been given at that point.
With Trevis and the National MS Society, that I think we do well is connecting the right people to the right resource. And we do that in so many different ways. I mean, in advocacy, we connect the MS community with elected officials. And in Olympia and, you know, in DC, we try and do this. That Trevis just helps to make those connections.
There is no question that Trevis is one of the best asks in the business. He can stand in front of people, he can make part of it humorous, he can tell the story so that it has emotion and power.
It's a little terrifying to get up for a half an hour and tell my story to that many people. It's better than 1,000 people come to those events. The National MS Society uses so much of the funds that are raised to go directly to services and programs. It's better than 85%. The National MS Society funds more research than any other entity in the world. A child that is born and raised in our community is more than twice as likely to develop MS in his or her life than any other child in America. And that's one of the reasons that I'm so involved. It's really important that the next generation hears about MS only if they look in history books. That's what she was going for, actually. I don't doubt it.
Trevis is absolutely a character. You could put him in a movie, in a book, and you would go, I want to know that guy.
I mean, his use of accents is kind of funny.
She broke her leg and we had to shoot her.
They're not very well done. And he uses them in many places.
The MS Walk is the largest fundraiser that the National MS Society Greater Northwest chapter does. They're here at Husky Stadium. We probably had about 4,000 people here. This is it, the Barney Barnes Memorial Coffee Bar.
All right, open up and say ah.
The Bike MS, which is always a lot of fun, has a couple of thousand people ride 150 miles and raise funds for us that way, and we get nearly $1 million for research and local programs there as well.
The bike, he was on fire. He just did such a great job that I think half the place was laughing half the time, and in the other half of the time they were crying. So he just has a natural ability to do that. And he represents both sides of what's going on.
When the editor asked me if I would be willing to write a blog about life with MS, I said, sure. What's a blog? I really see myself sort of as a chef of that blog. I put out some comments, I put out a concept, and I stir the conversational pot, and it's so gratifying to sit back and see people from about 50 different nations answer my questions that I might put out there, and then, more importantly, start to converse in the comment section and help each other out. The people that live with MS that I'm around every day, they're my heroes. I'm just lucky to be in their company.
Sweetheart, are you always
Would you guys quit clowning around?